Greetings everyone, Zannrath here, welcome back to more Hearthstone, and the week in the Tavern Brawl, and this week, battle for the Crater. What's more powerful, Dinosaur Strength or Elemental Fury? Take control of a random deck and a hero for a Rager in Ungoro Crater. So I'm guessing, it's going to be like, random which hero you get, and then, based on that hero, I guess you get either like a Dinosaur themed deck, or an Elemental themed deck. We know Elemental is a thing, right? Because that's like one of those little, I don't know what you call it, those little, not class, but like descriptor thingies at the bottom of cards, right? It's like, oh, this is a Elemental, or a Beast, or a something, whatever that's called. But I don't think there's one of those title things, for, dinosaurs. So, yeah, I don't know. So yeah. I guess Shaman is clearly Elemental, right? Priest? I don't know. What's Priest? Is Priest Elemental? Let's toss all the. Let's keep Lightnings. I don't know if I should keep. Let's toss it back. I don't know. I'm not expecting like some sort of aggro Priest thing or whatever. But anyways, oh, I got a Mage card in Shaman. Okay, that's interesting. There's a heads up, I am also recording this a little bit differently than I usually do. For some reason, I don't know, this week OBS is kind of weird. Hearthstone game capture is not working, so I'm just recording the desktop right now. So hopefully everything will work. Yeah, I don't know. For some reason, in the past, sometimes Hearthstone just won't record like game capture wise. But then somehow it just resolves. And then for a time, like recording through the desktop was like really, really laggy. I don't know why, just randomly at some points. So hopefully everything will go okay now. Anyways, so I'm guessing Dinosaur is most similar to a Beast, right? So I'm guessing Priest is going to be Dinosaurs if he has Beasts. But I do have, do I want to just coin this out? So I can go coin 2 and then Totem, I guess? Sure. Yeah, I don't know. Was that the best? Maybe I should have waited one more turn to get some, hopefully draw another Elemental. But, I don't know. Free trade here. Well, not, he'll trade here. I don't know which one I do for 2, but yeah, I don't really have a turn 2 play. Are there any 3-mana Elementals? Yes, there is. There's that Ignatius, whatever it's called, thingy. 2/3, give you 2 of those, little doohickey things, the 1/2 elementals. I don't know. I'm not good with names. So, alright, sick plays. Alright, so I didn't realize Genie of Zephyrs was an elemental. See, I guess. I don't know. I think if anything else, I don't know, I thought it was always kind of like humanoid-ish, or humanoid-ish, with like some infusion of like elemental power, rather than just like elements infused with some sort of magical power to become elemental, if that makes sense. I don't know. Anyways, it doesn't really matter. But, so it looks like Dinosaurs is going to be like the Beast deck. Because these aren't dinosaurs, right? I mean, it's been a long time since I've studied taxonomy, but I'm pretty sure these aren't dinosaurs. Do I want to overload next turn? If I don't overload next turn, what happens? Well, if I just throw this out, you know, it's a 4/6. Overload 1. Next turn I throw out the Water Ellie. I think that's fine. Do I really need 2 damage? Probably not a huge deal. So, oh. Well. Alright, well now that's just gonna get death then, right? Obviously getting 4 attack typically would be the best outcome, right? But that's not something we expect from me, right? So, if that happened to be the case, that means they'll have something to deal with it. So either, I guess maybe Big Game Hunter, right? Because otherwise, 5 would have been an equally equivalent, I guess, equivocal outcome in terms of like for death, and so it's like technically worse. So even if he didn't have death, it would have been better for him for me to get the 5 attack, if that makes sense, right? Basically, what I'm saying is, You know, it's uncommon that I get good outcomes. Alright, so we toss the water Ellie after we make that attack. And also, right, since he didn't have an answer for that, having 5 attack, or 4 for that matter, wouldn't have let me trade and clear that for free. So, you know, a little bit of a mistake on his end, but it is what it is. Or, I don't know. Yeah, anyways. Playing up that trope a little too much. It's exhausting. Anyways, so next turn I have 5. I don't really have anything to cast on this genie, so I don't know if I just want to tempo it out. Rag on 7 is nice, I guess, though. Still waiting on some dinosaurs. So far they've... I guess that's technically a dinosaur. Oh, so they have the beast moniker or whatever classification. Is that what it's called? I really don't remember what those things are called. I'm just going to call them classifications, yeah. So beasts, that makes sense. That's cute. I guess I'll throw out a... Oh, guess they don't want me to throw out the water elemental, but I'm still going to do it. Yeah, so I guess it's just beasts. A beast-based deck with emphasis on dinosaurs. Because what dinosaur cards are there? There's like the Stegodon thing. I guess technically the Paladin card that makes or that summons the Stegodon after giving the 2/6 taunt. Whatever it was called, I can't remember. There's like that Threshing Stegodon thing or whatever. That the 5/7 for 7 mana, 5 mana, 7 mana, something like that. It summons the Murlocs. I guess I'll just throw this out for tempo. Kind of want to save that just in case something comes up. What other dinosaurs? There's King Crush. There's a charge guy that can't attack face on the turn he's summoned. Can't remember what it's called. There is Raptor. I guess it's taking a dinosaur, right? Yeah. Bliffin Raptor or whatever it's called. What other dinosaurs are there? Are there spells that are dinosaur, like dino size? Well, I guess I just 2 damage and trade this guy in. Let's go ahead and see what we totem first. Alright. Throw this into that. Guess they really don't want me to attack with that genie, but I'm still gonna do it. I don't know. Dropping inputs seems like just weird. You wouldn't think like a computer game would. I guess yeah, you definitely do drop inputs in computer games, but usually not from the mouse. I don't know. That's weird. Good thing Hearthstone is not usually, at least, an API or an APM intensive game. So I haven't been paying attention. Okay, I was gonna say, what was this 5 mana thingy spell? It was the Holy Nova. Didn't pay attention because I said, that could just naturally be in his deck, right? He is a priest. 4 mana. What's he want for 4 mana? I mean, not that impressive. Is this leaf? No, it's not. Alright. Actually, yes it is. Misspoke. A little penny what he does, but possible. Possible. Throw that guy in there. Go like boom, go like bop. Get the lag from the rag. Maybe because it rhymes, I don't know. Well, there is a lot of lag, I'm not sure what's going on. Alright, so let's queue one more, just to see what's up. See if we get the dinosaur side of things. Then I get experience from that? Don't you get experience from Tavern Brawls? I'm pretty sure you do. Alright, let's queue one more time. Let's see, for one, is it going to be different classes, right? Because sometimes they're like, oh yeah, play as, something, and then it's just like always a set amount of classes, right? Like that Mage, Paladin, RNG thing a couple weeks ago. Not sure if that rings any bells, but yeah. Actually, I don't remember if that says play as a hero, or didn't mention anything about what hero specifically would be in that Tavern Brawl. So yeah, we'll see if it's just Shaman Priest, or if you get like random other classes. But you get a mix of like, alright, Paladin Priest this time. What would Paladin be? Well, looks like Elemental. Yeah. Toss everything back. Got more mage cards. I don't really want to freeze on this turn, so let's just go ahead and throw out the secret. Yeah, I peek over at my other screen for OBS every once in a while just to make sure everything's going okay, and it looks like it's going okay, so hopefully the video will turn out okay. Okay? Okay. Just trying to see how many okays I can squeeze into that. But yeah, like I said, a little bit different in terms of how I'm recording via OBS, so hopefully nothing is messed up too much. Or at all, preferably, but you know, can't always have that in life. Alright. But this is the guy I was talking about last time, right? What's it called? Igneous Elemental? Alright. Did I say Ignatius or something like that? I don't know. Yeah. So this beast, Priestess Beast. Okay. And I don't know, what's heal maybe? Alright, question. Do I make the trade? Or do I take the free one? If I trade here, I can draw, right? And have 1 mana left over. Alternatively, I can do this and just be, you know, even on mana. I guess, sure. I'll take the free trade. Well, I think that's kind of balls, because I can't activate this now. But I can always activate it the following turn. Just kind of slows down tempo-wise. Yeah, so I guess I'll go blop, blop. And then float 2 mana, depending on what I draw. Okay, that's fine. I'm okay with that. Free trade there. Well, not really free trade, but he's not getting any value off of that. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, so probably drop this. I mean, I could just empty my hand a little bit, playing the 2 elementals off this guy. Or I can do that. I overload next turn. I can still drop like this and like a 1-drop, so I think that's fine. So go ahead and throw this out there. Do this. And we'll just throw one of these guys out. Right? Because if we hold off on this, we can maybe get some value off of it. Alternatively, well, it depends if I drew a spell, I might have been able to get some value off of it this turn if he plays a 1-attack minion or something, but... Alright, so this is a little bit slower paced than last time. I think last time I had a pretty good... I tempoed out pretty... Actually, did I even tempo out that well with the Shaman? I'm not sure. Okay. I kind of wish I had the Avenging Wrath available. Well, that's kind of balls. I guess I'll just throw this out. Let's go ahead and just toss this guy out there as well. Just throw these guys in. Right, because we're getting a net 4 damage on that. Next turn is this just lethal? It could just very well be lethal. Next turn. Oh, please. Please. Great. I've been playing a good amount of Arena just because of the whole, like, Frost Festival thing or whatever. Yeah, I think it's very appropriate to never draft Bittertide Hydra. Because every time you play it, especially when you get to play this against a Shaman, you know that they have a Volcano ready for you, so, yeah. Alright, I'm pretty sure that's... Actually, no, it's... let's see, if I do 8 to face plus... okay, I was gonna say, even if he didn't play that, I would have traded here. I have 11 plus 8 is 19. That actually would have been lethal, because, you know, you know for sure that if he had more than 20 health, this would have all went to his face, and it totally ignored the Bitterhide Hydra, right? So, let's do this. And we're just gonna do this. I probably should have thrown this Arcane Anomaly out first, but now it's probably not going to be lethal, right? Because it's gonna hit this, and it's like, actually still probably going to be lethal. All right, I think he's making a mistake by letting the Avenging Wraths hit the Bittertide Hydra. It only hit twice, like I said, right? I guess he had a little bit of a miscalculation in terms of how many times he wanted the Bittertide Hydra to hit. Yeah, no experience it looks like from Tavern Brawls. Has that always been the case? I don't know. But yeah, okay, I think that's good. Even though we didn't get to play the dinosaur side of things. I guess a Hydra isn't a dinosaur, is it? I mean, it's a fantasy creature, but still. But yeah, what classes would be elemental? I'm guessing. So we know priest is beast, or sorry, dinosaur. Paladin and shaman are what do you call it? Elemental. I would venture to say mage is probably elemental. Hunter for sure would be dinosaur. I can kind of see. I can see druid being dinosaur too. Oh, there's that 5/1 that 5/1 thing that gets like stealth or something. If you have a 5 attack, I don't know that. Isn't that a druid card? Isn't that a dinosaur? Anyways, so I would think elemental. Rogue, I would think probably elemental, but then again, it's just because you see some elementals in like Quest Rogue, right? So that's just the association I have. So I would think, yeah, maybe Quest Rogue or maybe Rogue would be elemental too. So we have 3 beast decks, and then we have Warlock and Warrior. I don't know. I don't really see either of them really being that elemental or dinosaur. Like I said, I thought Paladin would have been dinosaur, right? Because like it has dino size or whatever. But I don't know. Mage for sure, I would say. But then again, like I said, for Paladin, I thought it was like for sure dinosaur, but no elementals. But yeah. Oh no, it totally makes sense for Paladin to be elemental because then you have Ragnaros the Light Lord, right? And then you play that elemental that discovers elemental that, or sorry, it discovers only Ragnaros Light Lords, just like Stonehill the Hunter only discovers Tyrians and Sunkeeper Terrams. So that makes sense. Never mind. Okay, I take that back. Paladin, pretty solidly in the elemental camp, I think. So I would imagine it'd be a 4-5 split, but it could be like 6-3 or something like that. But I don't know. Maybe Warrior for Dinosaur? Maybe? Yeah, because, Warrior has some beast taunts and whatever, and I kind of associate Warrior with, well, pirates and then taunts. So yeah, I could see that being Dinosaur, and then Warlock. I don't know. Sure, Dinosaur. Why not? Yeah, I can see that going either way. Anyways, yeah, unfortunately, I don't get to see all 9 classes. I guess I could do that, but I don't really want to. Sorry. For this Tavern Brawl, but I mean, so far I'm at N of 2, right? That's a small sample size, but Elemental seems pretty good, or maybe just Priest is bad. But yeah, anyways, that's it for this week. So until next time, thanks for watching. Bye.